Welcome to 5 Minutes of Faith. I'm your host, Pamela Denise. What is faith? Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. What that means is it's the weight of what you know to be true in your soul, even though you have not yet seen it with your eyes. And without faith, it's impossible to please God. So I'm here to share my faith with you 5 minutes at a time. So again, I'm Pamela Denise, and I'm the creator of a system called Start With Water. It's a 365 daily journey to gratitude journey to clarity through gratitude. So every day there's a space for you to write down what you're thankful for. I'm getting to something. Every day there's a space for you to read a scripture and write down 3 to 5 things that you're thankful for. And I love that because it gives you a written history and legacy of gratitude every day. Like, I have realized that my children and my children's children, when I'm gone, they'll be able to look at my journals every day and see how and why God moved the way he moved in my life, which is my whole purpose really for being. I want to leave a legacy of faith. I want the generations behind me to know that Yahweh is God, the same God that was, that is. He is to come. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That is who I want them to know, that if they create space for him, to quiet themselves, to listen, that God will speak to you. And when he speaks to you, he's telling you specifically what it is that he wants you to do. I love that so much. I love that for us so much. So I'm a Bible reader, because there's a point to this. I'm a Bible reader, and I read Old and New Testament every day because God is his word. I create space for that breath. That's our connection with God. God breathed into man the breath of life, and he became a living being. I create space for that breath, and I read Old and New Testament every day, and then I write down what I'm thankful for. So on June 11th, I wrote down that I was thankful that God said in 3 days that I would cross over into my promise. I've been in this place in my life that was the wilderness, and I was reading equivalent and synonymous to what was going on in my life was what I was reading in the Bible. God told me, I'm speaking directly to you. So now I'm listening and I'm reading differently. So I was in the wilderness, and after the wilderness, there's a few battles that you have to fight to take possession of the promise. And God told me June 11th that in 3 days I was going to cross over into my promise. So I'm that person. If God tells me something now, like when I'm in a room, I'm looking to connect, because God says something's going to happen, and it's going to happen through somebody, right? I'm going to make a connection. So it's my responsibility to, once he says it, to believe it. And my belief had me showing up in spaces looking for who God wanted to connect me with. Now, 3 days from when he told me that, it was a 12-hour prayer in my church. We had 12-hour prayer, and I got in on like 2.5 hours worth of prayer. Was really, really thankful for that. And then I got in on some really good worship. Really, really thankful for that. And so I was again thanking God for what he told me was going to happen. So I was invited to speak at a garden tea party the next day, which was on the 15th. And I'm connecting with people. I talk to every woman in the place, because if God told me that I'm about to cross over again, it's going to happen through somebody. So it's my job to show up and not just be off to the side, to connect with the people and be like, who am I here to connect with? And sure as God said it, I connected with some incredible women. It's like our journeys are aligned. Like, we have the missing pieces to each other's puzzle. Like, I've been positioning for this, and they've been positioning for that, and we're able to bring our resources, tools together, and make an amazing collaboration. And I am thankful, because it's something that I was attempting and planning and working towards doing, but within the next couple of years. But because God told me and I believed him, it's happening within the next 12 months. So I give God all the glory. And I'm telling you, faith works. Create the space. Create a little space for God. and give thanks and read his word. Listen, make it simple for yourself. Get the system. I created a system. Start with water. 5 minutes a day will put you in the right place. It'll have you exactly where you're supposed to be by trusting God. So that's my faith. That's my 5 minutes. Thank you for joining me. Until next time. Peace.